cyberbullying expert and the director of the National Children's and Youth Law Centre, Matthew Keeley, disagrees. He joins us now on Weekend Breakfast. Matthew Keeley, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Let's first clear this notion of filters and a commissioner. They're different.
Totally different. This in no way looks like Senator Conroy's filter. It was bad policy. I opposed it, our centre opposed it, and we would oppose it today. This is something totally different. It'll be used only very rarely in regards to particular Australian children who are being bullied, whereas a filter is about the entire internet, and it's about content that might be hosted abroad that might be either pornographic or in some other way deemed by someone offensive. That's not the issue here. This is a very targeted attempt to address cyberbullying of Australian kids, and that's it.
So can you explain how it will actually work and what sort of circumstances people will need to be in to actually engage the Commissioner?
Well, and it's a great question, because I think there's been a lot of uncertainty or lack of clarity about that. It will only work after a young person or their family or a teacher on their behalf has already gone to a large social network. So it's not the entire internet, it's only the very larger social media sites, have asked that site to take down material which is bullying of that particular child, and where that site has failed to do so. So it's in essence a second tier of review. And of course we have such things in the consumer rights space, fair trading commissioners and so forth, and it seems very odd that there's stringent opposition to this when it's just the same thing in the online space essentially.
Having a commissioner or a proposal for an e-commissioner, does that to you indicate the level of what is going on, I guess, in that space, that there is the need, in your view, for someone to be able to protect children in that space?
Absolutely. Numerous studies indicate the prevalence of cyberbullying to be very high in the Australian society. More work needs to be done there really to nail that down. They're quite varied, but it's quite significant. Our experience, we had 100 such cases last year, is that while we have to deal with the trauma, and we do that through our networks with people like 1800 Respect, Kids Helpline and Headspace and so forth, one of the things that will minimise trauma most quickly is by having the offending material pulled down. So this again isn't just any offensive material online, this is material targeting someone's child or someone's brother or sister, an Australian child, and this rapid takedown approach really is effective in minimising trauma for young people.